also carries serious college football playoff implications. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Keeping it on the ground here. Runs through the defender. Got the first down and still motoring. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tight end goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to throw. It's Roche. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to chuck it again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Roche. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed to the running back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the Tigers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Fielding the punt. Looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. And this pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Roche. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. the running back takes the handoff. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's literally impossible to defend. This time, the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Irish. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Roche. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. So here's the first play of the drive now. The begin of the 41. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. He can go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Roche. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On first down, it's play action. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Getting set. Here's second down. He's got room to run. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game has been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
That's an important first down on that running play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Here's the second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. That's reeled in. It's killing him. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's what the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Riggs. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the catch all alone back there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Ball handed off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Look out, room to run here. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job at dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they trap him for a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The shotgun run call. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Testing the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab made by the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Chris, you just can't say enough good things about this defense. Backed up near their own goal line, you're thinking about probably going to give up a touchdown. But instead, not only to stop them, but to come up with a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. Oh, no, trapping back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
For the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. Gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left side. He's wide open. Pulls it in. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And tackled after a small pickup there. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Irish. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They still need this extra point to top. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Fighting him off. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Now timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal tip. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. That puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. That's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget.